take number 3 on this because now my mic wasn't even on this time. We're headed back west to Solace, I believe is the name of the town, Neal.
Yes, it is.
All right, so we're riding to Solace.
To look up our old friend, Hector.
Okay, so it takes you guys like another week and a half to get to Solace because it's so far out of your way. But eventually you pull into Solace. People, the bartender, familiar with you guys now because you've been riding back and forth. You know, you've been in and out of Solace every 2 or 3 weeks for a couple of months now.
Have we?
And yeah. I mean, this is like the third.
Yeah,
because you guys rode to Fitchview, then Abigail got captured, and then you rode back. Some of you guys rode back, and then you rode back to Fitchview again. No, you all left, and then you all rode back to Fitchview. Then some of you left, and then some of you came back, and then you all left, and now you're all coming back. Like this is your 6th time through.
Sup?
So the bartender knows you guys. Like it's Brager's and his boys. Brager's boys. How's it going?
What's
I'm
up?
not a boy.
These are my boys, and I'm Bregor.
Sorry. Brager's boys and the lady. It's just
Thank
Brager's
you.
boys and the lady doesn't sound as good as Brager's boys.
So,
So fucking charismatic, man. Jesus.
oh my god. Oh no.
All right. So, we are looking for Hector.
I thought you guys might be here for that. I mean, each time you come through, I think it might be that. I remember it was my bar where you guys got into that altercation back then.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys are finally here to settle things.
We are. Do you know his whereabouts these days?
Well, he left. He kind of went off into the woods. I'm not really sure where. I mean, sorry, the hills to the south. I'm not really sure where. But he was here for a while, and then he just kind of moved camp. Let's call it.
Hills to the south. Did he take anyone with him? Did he anything like that?
I wasn't around for that, but I'm sure he took all his stuff.
What about that girl with the tasteful booty shorts? She's still with that with
Tasteful booty. The one-armed girl with the tasteful booty shorts.
I'm afraid I don't remember the girl you're talking about.
that was a good night.
I definitely don't remember the girl you're talking about.
All right. Well, you guys want to just head into the hills and see if we can find something?
Hills of the south.
Yep.
Yep.
Brager's boys,
guess
saddle up.
we're
We're going on.
going.
another
Gregor's
journey.
boys out.
All right, barkeep, you've been most helpful as always. Thank you so much.
Nothing says, hey, anytime. Sorry, we're out of apple juice, man.
It's okay, it happens.
Is there a shortage
Hey,
in the realm of apple juice?
Well, it's the middle of winter. All the apples are gone.
Oh,
That happens.
that does happen. Okay.
Okay, so we ride into the hills into the south in hot pursuit of Hector.
Okay. So you guys start heading into the hills, heading south. You know, so here's the issue: is there's no road that leads to the south. So you guys can ride, but Tuttigub would have to walk because you can't really take the wagon very well. You know, off road. It's not an off-roading wagon.
Is there any
It's only got one
high
horse.
stalls in town? Big horses?
Yeah. Some of the horses that are used to plow the fields are pretty fucking big. You got some draft horses there.
Do you want to try to get one of those, Vincent?
No, I mean, you don't want to spend money on that, right?
No, I don't want to fucking.
I mean, it's not so much an issue of the horsepower. It's more of like, you know, the wagon wheels and axles are not meant to do it that well. You could do it. It'd just be slow going. You know,
We
it'd
could
be.
change the
You might
wheels.
as well like walk JP.
Abigail brings up a good point. Is there any off-road wheel wagon salesman in town that we could...
No.
Guys looking for some off-road wheels for a wagon? Got just what you need. All right, we'll just walk it then, I guess.
How much longer is it going to add to the trip if we're walking?
I don't know. You don't really know where you're going, so how can you answer that question?
A fair
All
point,
right.
sir.
Let's just walk it.
I'm up for walking.
Yep.
Or down
Okay.
for walking.
So you guys start. I mean, you sleep for a night because it's, you
That's
get
what
there
you
in the
do.
evening. But the next day you head out. JP, do you still have the same spell list?
I'll take a look over it and then I'll let you know real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, cool. So you start heading into the forest and hills to the south. You're walking around for a while, a few hours, when eventually you come across a trail that is leading. Doesn't look like an animal trail. This looks definitely a little bit more man-made. That starts heading up into one of the hills.
Hey guys, let's follow that trail.
Sounds like a good idea. How does a ranger? Does this
Yeah.
look like a person trail?
No.
I examine the footprints. What do I notice?
You notice footprints.
Yeah, these are indeed footprints.
Oh, I think he's messaging him. I thought Neil was nodding off.
Oh, he might be.
Ooh,
Okay.
hold on.
Uh-oh.
What have you perceived, my friend?
These tracks are throwing me off a bit. I think it's some kind of animal, but I'm not really sure what this is.
Okay.
I mean, where else could we go?
They're
Why don't
throwing
we
you
just-
off? What does that mean?
It means that my skills are a little hazy today.
Okay. Well, we should just follow it to the best of our abilities, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think
Okay.
maybe at least the ranger should not go on ahead, but see if he can see anything further, then maybe report back to us or something, instead of just like rushing straight into this.
Sure. I'll lead ahead and I'll start following the tracks.
Okay. Don't act on anything and try not to be seen.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you start following the tracks. It's going up a hill, which is pretty forested, but it's kind of like slowly switching back on it. As you get higher and higher up the hill, you notice a small building, kind of like near the top of it.
Okay. Yeah, just keep approaching the building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start walking towards the building, and now you can see it's like a short little tower, like a 2-story tall tower made of like wood.
We
Okay.
should go investigate.
Any
You're not there.
obvious entrances or anything?
Yeah, there's a door where the trail leads into it.
Okay. So I'll just get up to the entrance and wait for the party to catch up.
Party. Gregor does not return.
These fucking elves don't listen to anything I say.
Let us go up there and investigate.
Sure.
Okay.
Hey guys, I see a tower.
Yeah. Eventually, you guys catch up to Gregor, and he's kind of sitting a few hundred, like 100 yards out from the tower, looking at it.
Gregor.
Have you seen
Why-
any movement?
I have not seen any movement, but these are where the tracks lead to. So it doesn't look like a place Hector would live, but maybe. I mean, we might as well check it out.
Yep.
I agree.
Do you guys think we should all go together, or should I go like as backup through the back, and maybe I can get some sneak attacks in if something happened?
Well, we don't know what we're walking up on. We just saw a trail so far, so we should just go up there as a group and take it on that way.
Okay, I was just trying to be especially useful with my abilities. I did.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Actually, if anything, here's what we can do. We will approach the door straight on. You hang back and just kind of observe, and if we fall into trouble, then come in and help us. But otherwise,
All right, sounds good.
yeah?
I want to be sneaky, yo.
All right. So we walk up to the door and
Oh, don't open it. I'd rather someone else check the door first.
Oh, I can check for traps.
Does it look like someone has been living here? Like, are there any signs? Is there smoke coming up from the chimney or anything like that, Neil?
You don't see any smoke, but it is kind of like the middle of the day. The tracks out, like the trail up front, looks like it gets walked on every now and then. You hear some farm animal noises from behind the tower, though.
Okay. Vincent, if you want to open the door, let's go.
Let's do it. So I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay. You how long do you wait for a reply?
About a minute.
No
Nothing
response.
happens.
No.
I'm going to try the handle.
It's locked.
I'm going to look at the guys.
I can open that for you guys.
Sure, Abigail. Come on and open this door, please.
Ability
Very
lock
useful.
pick. Yay!
85%.
Yeah, 85%. Ha! And then I roll bad.
Yeah, you pick the lock in like 10 seconds. You're just like, plop.
Hide.
All right, thank you, Abigail. That she
I'm not
scurries off
there.
into the bushes. All right, and then I open the door and walk in.
Okay, you guys stride in. Immediately there's a staircase to your right that spirals up around the outside of the tower. And then there is a door. Like there's a little bit of a hallway that kind of runs around the outside of the tower to the left, but there's like a door in front of you, and then so stairway to the right, hallway that circles around left, door,
Shall we try the door, gentlemen?
wooden door.
I think the door.
Let's do the door.
All right, door number 1. I open that.
Okay, you just open it, and standing in the middle of the room, like browsing through a bookshelf. I guess he's not in the middle of the room. I guess he's at the other end of the room. Looking through a bookshelf is Hector, the red-robed old man. And he turns around and looks at you guys and goes, "What the fuck?"
Hector! How are you, friend?
As I
Did
said,
Abigail
I
stay outside?
I think so.
Okay, so when I see him, I shout, "What's up?" real loud so she can hear.
Okay, so I like climb up the stairs while still being not visible yet, I guess.
Okay. He immediately casts a spell at you guys. Like he turns around, you guys like Hector. He's like, "What the fuck?" And then he's like, "What's up?" And then immediately he just like starts chanting some words and like
Holy
throws a
shit.
fireball at you guys.
All right. Do we have to make a saving
small, I guess. It's like a 6-foot sphere of fire starts like rolling at you. Everyone make a saving throw versus spell. So for Ryan, that is a 16 or higher. Jeff, that's a 14 or higher. JP, that's a 14 or higher.
Just standard
Abigail,
D20.
yeah, just standard D20. Abigail, you're
I
out of the room.
wasn't in the room. Yeah, you shouldn't know.
Yeah,
like
you're out of
that.
the room.
What is this based on your int?
No, this is based on your level and class.
So it's just a
Gregor
roll
makes
D20.
it completely random.
Low levels.
11,
Fail.
9, 11.
14 or higher, fail. You all fail. Okay.
Great.
You each take
30,000 damage.
You're all
No.
dead.
It's only a 2nd level flaming sphere. It's not a true fireball. C, D, E, F, E, F, 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 F. Bregor, you take 2. Jeff, you take 5. JP, you take 4.
Okay. I'm going to then roll at him and cut his head off.
We're just going to end it that quick.
So you just walk up to him and
This
swing.
might work, man.
No, I roll at him. Like, he hits me with a fireball.
Okay.
I do a shoulder roll, come up, and then I just cut his head off.
Okay. So you walk up to him, roll up to him, roll to hit. D20
D20 plus 9.
Yeah.
29.
This is gonna be the shortest side quest ever. We found Hector. We one-shot him. We leave.
Let's do the plays, guys.
Max damage, which is triple damage dice, right? Did we agree triple or quadruple damage dice was max?
You gotta tell us.
I fucking don't remember what I said.
Holy
I think I said triple damage dice was crit, double crit.
Goodbye, Hector.
No. Triple crit is the max, so quadruple damage dice.
4d8 plus 5.
Yeah, 48 plus 5.
I hope he doesn't die. I kind of want to talk to him. but-
24.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
I know, I wanted to talk
You
him.
slice his head off, it flies across the room, lands on a table, and his body crumples to the ground. The burning sphere disappears in a puff of smoke. And
I guess that'll do it, guys.
I'm over in the side clapping.
Gentlemen, I am the law.
We are
Guess
done
We
here.
won't be discussing with him, huh?
Oh my god.
Hey,
You know
yeah.
what, Neil?
In his defense, he did throw a fireball at us. So,
Yeah. If only we could have actually like heard more than "What are you doing here?" You know.
Well, it's not our fault. I didn't plan on killing him. He just
You said I want. Oh well, never mind.
you said I roll across the ground and cut his head off.
No, I mean
I
he threw a
Hector.
fireball at us.
You loot Hector.
I loot Hector.
Oh,
He's not wearing anything but his wizard robes right now. So he doesn't have anything on him.
I take his wizard robe.
He's naked now. He didn't have
All right, I
anything
leave
on
him naked. My elf eyes see everything.
I start going through his house.
I'm not impressed.
All right. Well, I guess Breger and his boys are done here. Let's saddle up and get that.
Those boys. Another mystery solved.
Guys, let's look around for the books or some armor. And I start.
You're still
looking
outside, so I don't.
downstairs.
You haven't realized any of this is happening, right?
Yeah, I was in like the stairs. I can see.
Yeah, no, I shouted the "was up" so she would.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Neil, I'm gonna peruse the room. Do I find anything?
You find a lot of books. Most of them you can't read what they are. They're like written in some fucking bizarre language.
Can I read them?
No.
Okay.
Can I
Um,
look downstairs if there's anything special?
I'm
Yeah,
looking
I mean, you
for
guys
any
loot
book,
the tower, basically, right? Or
Yeah.
was there
Yeah.
anything specific you're looking for?
anything that has to do with a dragon as well, or dragons. I'm
Or
looking for
money?
Books.
Upstairs, you find a more a small library, and that's got a book on dragons.
I take that book.
Okay.
You know,
Were there
on
I'll
the
give you
topic
guys a
of
loot
books,
list at the end of when
Okay.
we're done here.
on the
Okay.
topic of books, how far am I in the dictionary? I forgot about that.
Oh, you finished with the dictionary.
None of it worked.
None of it worked.
Is
I
there?
think you should start saying the same words with one.
Was this dictionary in common?
Yeah.
Is there an Elvish dictionary?
Yes.
Could I sound out the words in the Elven dictionary?
Maybe, but your accent would be really bad. You could have Jen or Brigger.
But don't they have
Abigail or
little
Brigger help you.
pronunciations next to it?
No, it's just a dictionary in Elven. I mean, there's not one in this building, but you can find one for sale somewhere.
Maybe there's Elven Common translation dictionaries.
Sounds like a lot of work, Tutagub.
Guys, I just want these fucking boots to work.
How about an ogre dictionary?
Your
Are
father
people
was an
not-
ogre.
Exists somewhere, but probably not in any human lands.
Yeah.
4 grunts for hungry. 3 grunts for very hungry.
All right. Yeah, we're just looting the building then, I guess. There's no one else inside of it. It's just Hector. It is now
I
decapitated.
Yeah,
can't-
it's just Hector here right
I
now.
can't believe we killed him without being able to talk to him at all.
There are 2 bedrooms, and they both look lived in, but Hector is the only person in the building right now.
Is this tower
Maybe we
made
should
of stone?
wait.
Or what?
Maybe we should sleep here and wait until the other person comes back.
I look in both the bedrooms to see if there's female clothes in one of them.
No.
No.
No female garments anywhere.
Okay.
I mean, do we pick up anything from the tower in the sense of like he was just living here, or is there?
Well, I don't know, Jeff. Maybe if we
Suspicious
had a
that-
chance to talk to him, we could
Yeah,
find some
totally.
of this fucking
All at us.
information.
Yeah, but
Like, all right, but now that you've gotten that out of the way, like, what's up? Can we talk about this?
Brian Brecker did say what's up.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
what's up.
So, I'm sorry, what, can you repeat the question?
What? Who was asking the question? Was I asking the
My,
question?
my
I
question was, do we see anything like, mischievous plans or a weapon or anything? I mean, was this guy?
You find a bunch of
Okay.
letters and correspondence. There's all his library books. There's some books written in weird languages. There's everyday household items. There's like a little kitchen. There's a bunch of dirty plates left somewhere. There's bags of like chicken feed and other stuff. And looking out the windows, you can see there's like little tiny farm set up outside. There's some chickens wandering around. Some furrows with plants in them and whatnot. There's even a cow for milking.
Okay.
Was
As
he
we're kind of
correspond-
sitting, I'm like idly looking out the window, and I say, you know what? I think we just killed the shit out of a guy who's trying to make a living.
It never happened. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, he did send someone to kill us, and that's like enough, right?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Why was he trying to kill us again?
As we
You guys stole the sword and orb from him.
sword.
So he
Yeah.
stole his stuff, and then we killed him after he tried to reclaim his stuff.
No,
Yes.
it didn't. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally what happened.
I feel like
We
we're a
just-
bunch of assholes sometimes.
We came out like 2 months later. Hey,
Hey, we're back. Remember that time he tried to kill us and mutilated your assassin?
He asked for the sword back. All I was doing was giving it to him. You're right.
Oh man.
The times we had with Hector. He'll be missed.
Those were good times.
we should build him a little tomb or something.
You missed that one-armed assassin with the tasteful booty shorts too.
So
Find her.
in the correspondence, you guys are looting the place. You're looking through everything. Vincent's reading the book on dragons. Brager, you're looking through some of these correspondence, and after reading through them a bit, you're getting the impression that Hector was working for somebody else. That there's somebody else who's the collector and purveyor of magical items that he was working for, and he was just like the front man or the middle man
Does
or
he
some
address
sort of
the letters to anybody? Any names or anything? Or does he call them something?
Yeah, he's talking to a guy named
Dalamar.
Reikstar.
Penars.
Mike? What star?
OnStar?
Brickstar?
Bright light?
Reikstar. R-I...
Reichslight.
Reich.
Reichstar.
R-I-C-H.
Like Commander Riker?
We'll have to
Like
look
Commander
at this.
Riker, there we go.
That just went over everyone's head except for me and the other nerd.
I got it.
No, I know. You're the other nerd on the call. We got a bunch of
Oh,
fake
okay.
nerds in here, Neil.
Okay.
Anyways.
Okay. Well, we'll have to look more into this, right? So keep a little bit of that documentation. I'm going to keep this book. And we'll take those other things that we're going to learn about later that are valuable that we're going to take for the loot.
You guys don't want
No.
to wait in case the other person comes back?
Does it look like a... Do we have evidence that another person will come?
It looked like there was 2 used beds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 used beds.
Oh, yeah, let's just...
So maybe
hang-
we can find out more that way. Let's just chill
Yeah.
in Hector's room or something.
All right. Before this, let's agree, Jeff, don't chop off the person's head
Yeah, this
until
next person.
they have a
I'll
chance
hesitate.
to speak.
I'll go for
What
a
do you do
hand
with the
shot.
body?
We put it out and feed it to the pigs.
We're going to Hannibal
Okay.
this shit. Or whatever that movie sequel was.
Yep.
Okay.
I feed it
Okay.
to the pigs.
So you're sitting inside, waiting.
But don't put
And-
the body in front of the house, please.
What did the robot say?
There's still a big pool of blood in the sitting room. What were we saying, robot?
I didn't want the body to be right in front of the tower so that the person coming up is like, hey, Hector's
He said
body.
he said he was going to feed it to the pigs in the back.
I don't know if that's a good idea, actually.
It was done. They thought it was delicious.
Yeah.
Do you
Did
wanna-
they eat it?
Move the body while the pigs are eating it, Jen.
I guess not.
Lose a hand that way.
The robot's learning feelings.
Okay,
Oh, God.
so you guys are kicking it and waiting and waiting and waiting, and like that evening, eventually you hear a fiddling with the doorknob,
Oh, I thought you were
and
gonna say
then
fiddle.
the front door opens, and a young man walks in, early, maybe late teens, probably like 17, 18, 19. Walks in, acne-covered face, short blonde hair, and he comes in and goes, "Grandpa!"
Aww.
And he starts like walking down the hallway, and then he like opens the main door where you guys are like all hanging out in the sitting room, like sipping on whatever booze is in there. You've like
Well, as I heard the
covered
fiddling, I got up like against the side of the door, so when he opens, I can grab him.
Okay, so the door opens, and this like 19-year-old guy comes in and goes, "Grandpa!" with his voice like dropping out.
Right.
And he sees like a little bit of the blood in the room, and you guys going around. It's like, who are you?
I grab
What's
him
that?
and not really like not super mean or anything like that, but I grab him and I shove him towards the middle of the room and then close the door behind him.
Okay. He looks about and goes, "What's going on?
Well,
Where's Grandpa?"
your grandfather,
He's playing with the pigs right
trying
now.
to think of a pun.
Okay. Well,
Your
what are you guys
grandfather
doing?
asked that we recommend the bacon fairly soon, but for now, he is gone.
I don't understand. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Your grandfather tried to kill us back in the day, so unfortunately for him, those actions came back to haunt him.
Is he okay?
No, he's not okay.
He lost his head over
Is
the
he
matter.
dead?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm
I
sorry.
think there's a good chance.
Did you kill him?
Yes.
Neil, how? Let's step out 1 sec. How drunk would you say I got in this course? Can we have a die roll?
Yeah, we'll do it on stream.
Okay, perfect. Is that 32?
32% drunk.
Shit.
Not that drunk.
That's like a good buzz. I'm not that drunk. Never mind. I can't. Not doing anything.
Son, we're gonna be on our way, and we're sorry that your grandfather had to die, but he did try to kill us. We need to know what work he was doing up here and who he was talking to.
He looks about. Big ogre, reeking of alcohol, guy with two guys in plate mail with swords, one of them with a
A
bow.
glowing sword.
And this
yeah.
like elf over in the corner picking her nails with like a dagger, kind of looking at him. He's like, he worked for Reichstar as a middleman. He would kind of go and talk about things for him and be his front face.
Can you tell us
and
where we
help
could
him
find
collect.
this Reichstar?
Yeah. He lives over, as soon as the map resolves, in Farhaven.
Oh,
Thank you. And did you have any reason to believe that the people your father was or your grandfather was working with were dangerous or nefarious or evil?
He nods.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You're not
reach
gonna
my
kill me, are you?
Nope. I'm gonna reach my pocket and give him 50 gold. And tell him that we're really sorry for his loss and that we hope that this can help him in the near future.
You guys looted more than that from his house, by the way.
Oh.
That's fine.
Well, he didn't know it though, right?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't know right now.
No, I mean, he didn't his grandfather handled the gold, I'm guessing. He didn't actually have gold, right?
You don't know.
No. Eh.
Eh.
All right, you gave him 50 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, am I free to go?
You are, son, but you can have this place. We're not going to stay here, so we'll be the ones leaving.
He kind of
Yeah,
looks at the shelf.
Don't do any bad
Rhaegar and the
deeds.
boys, shall we go?
Rhaegar has boys out.
Don't do any bad deeds, son, or else. Or else.
Okay. He kind of steps aside and you guys walk out.
Yeah, so we get outside. And I say, what now, guys? Should we go to, should we look into this Reichstar thing?
Why not?
Well,
Do you guys think it's okay to let that guy, like, I'm just curious about what he's gonna do now.
You saying you want to tie up a loose end?
I don't know if we should or
Is that what you're
shouldn't.
suggesting?
Hey,
He
I
might
see-
grow up and want to kill
I think he's
us.
pretty clean.
Pretty tame, yeah? Alright.
If he grows up and wants to kill us, then he is owed that right. Kill Bill Volume
Yeah, sure. Let's
Very
let him.
true.
Volume 1.
2. Volume 1.
He's allowed to die at the hands of our party if he wants to.
It's very true.
Alright.
By the way, Vincent, that rumor about him possibly being the dragon, I guess that was false. Definitely
Or maybe it
false.
was true and we just did an awesome thing.
Yeah, maybe so. But you never know.
All right. Well, let's head out and let's head to that. What's that city name? I'm terrible with names.
Farhaven.
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 It's actually pretty far north, if I...
You could say Farhaven is
Yeah.
pretty far.
It's pretty far north, actually.
Well, then what else? What should we do? Other than fight a 70-foot long acid dragon.
I'm down to go find right.
Yeah, let's go find the guy.
You know what? What if we tried, now that there's peace,
Well, hold on. You also learned about a lot about the dragon in that book that we just haven't covered
all
yet.
right, can you give me a brief
Let's
rundown,
hear
do you
it.
think?
Sure. So you've learned that dragons come in all shapes and sizes. Like, so the section on black dragons give them a, like, when they're hatchlings, they're about 3 to 6 feet long in terms of body length. Tail is about similar. And when they become adults, like full-fledged adults, they're usually 40 to 50 feet long with 35 to 45 foot tails. So you know that this dragon is not a full adult yet. This is probably a younger black dragon. Judging by what they say on the book, he's probably a juvenile or young adult. So younger dragon. Black dragons are generally less intelligent than the other dragons, like other evil dragons. The only ones that are stupider than black dragons are white dragons, and they're like frost creatures that live up in the snow areas. Black dragons inhabit swamps typically. They breathe acid, which can be very deadly, especially at higher ages, but at lower ages, they're not, it'll damage your equipment a lot, but there's not so much acid that it will necessarily, an adult dragon will kill a man easily, no problem in one go, but you guys aren't standard adults. They have some spells, but not that many. They don't really have any magical resistance until they get older. And they love to fucking hoard treasure, but it takes a while to develop a hoard. In the general section on dragons, you've learned that dragons are solitary creatures. They'll mate, they'll like come together like between the adult stage and like older adult stage. I forget the name of it exactly. To like mate and produce offspring, but after that point they take separate ways, and once the dragons reach like adult stage or young adult stage, they leave their home. So this is probably a recently departed, it's either a stunted small dragon or it's like a young dragon that's just recently left the nest. Especially considering that they said over in Evenfar that the dragon had just showed up recently in Blackwater Swamp, because they're very territorial. So either it's a young dragon or stunted dragon that got kicked out or like edged out by some other creature, or this is like a young dragon that's like starting to create its own lair in the swamp.
And I
But
share
that's
this
what you-
all with everyone.
Yeah, that's what you've learned about dragons.
Okay.
Do you keep the dragon book with you, or do you leave
Yeah.
it behind?
No, I'll keep it with me.
Okay.
That doesn't sound all that bad.
They hoard money. And items.
I think if we are to take this on, I do believe we would need help.
Yeah.
Well, that army
At
was
least
passing
decoys.
through. We could have asked
What's
them.
that?
That army was passing through that town. We could have asked them.
I was thinking one of the ways we could get Palanthas to repay us, because they did say they're in our debt, is get a good number of them to help us destroy this dragon.
Yeah, I mean, that commander that you spoke to definitely held us in high regard. But that means that we have to fucking travel all the way back to Palanthas, across the world, and then come back up north.
Yeah.
We could do it. I mean, they're probably already back in town by now, in their own town, so...
I mean, that's my idea. The other one is Thor owes us as well. We could get some of his soldiers.
Well, that
If
is
that's
closer.
Is it closer?
Yeah, I mean, it's right. It's just right next door to town. So,
Ryan, really.
wait, what is this? Oh, is there a GIF?
Freaking
All right.
Ryan.
So let's go get ask Thor for some help then with this and head over and deal with it.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, let's swing back to the other way. You guys sure you don't want to go check out the...
Nah, Commander Riker, we can go check on him later.
Alright, let's just travel for tons of months again.
I will stop by Willowbrook when we make it there and stay at the church again, not sleeping, just praying all night long.
Neil, we
Okay.
begin our journey once more.
Here we go.
Okay, sorry. Are you headed back to Valesburg now or Palanthas now?
Valesburg.
Valesburg.
Okay. You guys get to Valesburg. We're just gonna fast travel the whole thing.
All right.
Boom!
You get to Valesburg. It's still the outer area. It's been like a week or two now, a little bit of more than a week and a half. The outer townage outer city and townage is all like destroyed and gone. A lot of things have been burned. There's some people like trying to rebuild around, but you know, some of the farms they got some people. You notice a lot on your way back. You notice a lot of refugees like leaving the Valesburg area and heading west,
I
where
make
you
sure
guys are
that-
coming from.
I make sure that they know that Willowbrook is rebuilding, and it's a good place to start a new life.
A lot of people have stopped in Willowbrook to help them rebuild
Good.
and kind of join them there.
Good.
You eventually, so when you pull into Valesburg, there's a lot of action happening. People are going about doing things. People are trying to rebuild. People are chopping down trees, wearing all sorts
We,
of strange clothing.
Seek an audience with Thor, so we just go about
Okay,
that.
he's pretty busy, but you guys show up and he definitely, you know, talks to you because you kind of helped
Right.
him out a little bit, maybe a couple times.
Thor. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Thor, in this peacetime, we have come with a request that you could perhaps help us out with.
What can I do for you?
We are going to go kill a young black dragon that is murdering and pillaging and killing people.
And
We would love it if you could spare us some soldiers to help us with this.
You want to go fight a dragon?
Yes.
Are you insane?
I've read up on them. It seems quite manageable, especially if we have a party with us. I'm not asking for hundreds of soldiers, but as many as you can spare.
Oh.
Oh, our
Uh-oh.
call.
Let me just give you guys a call back real quick. I totally forgot about this. Why is it always such a fucking pain in the ass when you try to restart the call? Can you turn on the camera?
It says I need premium Skype to make a group video call.
See, Skype is such a bad program that it doesn't realize that I actually do have that and was just using it. that
I'll
it's.
try to
Wait,
call
wait,
us
wait.
back again.
Can you turn it on or no?
Oh, I
Turns
can.
on for a moment, then it dies again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, try to call us back again, JP.
God damn it. I hate you, Skype. You are the world's worst program to ever have programmed before. So sorry about this, guys. Just we had a. What happens when you're on a call for more than 4 hours? It kills the Skype call or the video. I don't know why, but apparently it cannot last more than. There we go. Now it's
Oh, hey,
working.
there we go.
Okay. And we're back.
Yay.
All right. Continue the conversation.
He says, I can't really spare any soldiers right now. They're all helping to rebuild the town. Not to mention, any soldiers I send you through Black Dragon aren't going to come back.
Yeah, we were.
Well,
just
we've
planning
been
to use them for
successful in the
fodder.
past. We've killed many a foe, and
I mean, I know you killed the Hydra, but a dragon?
we think we got what it takes.
I mean, I'm not
And-
going to send soldiers that I can't spare right now, especially when I don't think that they would return.
Hmm.
I
Do you have
would love to
anything-
help you out, but I just can't.
Do you have any other way to help us out? Like a magical crossbow or A bracelet of healing.
If you could find a way to perhaps try and repay us for our services to you, that would be great. This is one of the ways we came up, but if you can't do that,
Chuckles
that's
and says,
fine.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I do have something for you.
The dragon slaying sword of swords and death.
No. He says he offers you. He says, well, part of the damages include a lot of shops. And when the owners died and they had no next of kin, well, the city took over their property and their possessions. So I've actually come into possession of quite a few magical items that are for the good of the city and for the protection of the people. This is not personal wealth here, where this is, for...
As you can
operations.
tell, that's what we do these days, is try and help people
well,
out.
Considering that part of helping people out of the city is rewarding them for their efforts and, whatnot, I can offer you an armband of healing.
Ah. That sounds
That would be
lovely.
most generous, sir. Thank you.
It says, I'll have to go get it, but it's yours. One of the other wizards tells me it will, fuck if I know what it does, but he says it amplifies the effects of healing spells. And kind of
Okay.
rolls his eyes. I don't know, though. Not much.
Everything helps. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll wait right here.
Okay. Well, okay. Eventually, he gets it to you guys. It takes a while because he's busy, but... So, JP, you now have an armband of healing. It's a little... it's not that little. It's about yay big. Well, you're a big person. So you kind of have to, bend it a little bit to make it fit around your fat wrists. Fat with a PH, not an F.
Pretty hot and tempting.
Yeah, definitely. And the in-game effect is the first 3 healing spells, or I guess it doesn't have to be the first 3. Up to 3 healing spells per day will heal the max amount.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And it's about yay big. It's brass. It's got some nice little rivets in it that make it look cool. And there are blue sapphires at the bottom on each side where it would wrap around. So 4 sapphires.
Sounds
Very good. Well, Bragor and the gang, shall we head towards Palinfast then to try to recruit more soldiers?
I still want to engage this guy and just see how it goes.
What do you mean?
I
He's
wanna
saying
engage
he
the
wants to
dragon.
just fight the dragon without soldiers.
Why won't... We can go try to get soldiers or other, helpful items from the other town.
Right. We're definitely trying that first. Tugabut's drunk, I think.
Get a nice meat shield going.
All right, here's what we're gonna do, or at least what I'm gonna do. When we pass through Ebon Far, I'm not gonna leave the town. I'm gonna stay there, and you guys can go to Palinthos.
Do you say this to us?
Yeah,
Why?
I want to observe the dragon before we engage it. I know you read
You're
a
going
lot
to
about
sneak
him.
up on the dragon?
What? No. I mean, they said he's been terrorizing the town. I can help out somewhat. I'm just tired of fucking all this traveling, man. That wagon gets lonely.
Okay. I guess if anyone doesn't have any objection, we can leave him to that.
Okay.
They're not going to say
That's
anything
fine.
otherwise. So let's just continue.
All right. So we head to Palinthas.
All right, so everyone else heads to Palinthas. It's a long fucking journey to Palinthas, guys. You either have to go to
So I'll show this on the
Caleb's
screen.
Point and get a boat to sail to Palinthas, or you have to walk all the way around
Well, we have our horses now.
the Lost Woods, which takes you fucking forever.
What is
So-
Three-
just
one,
so
two,
people
three,
know,
4, 5, 6,
They're going from here, right where this thing is, and then all the way down here.
So with just the 3 of you on horseback, it would take you half a month to ride there.
Holy shit.
If you went around, you could go.
Would they not be
through open
faster
areas
because there's no
where there is
caravan?
no road? Yeah, without you, it would take them 18 days to get there.
Okay.
You could go through an open area where there is no road and cut your time in like a quarter. It'd be much, much faster, but you don't really know the way. You've never been there. You can probably follow the edge of the lake and get there, but you're like definitely out of the wood. You're out in the middle of the open. No one around you. Could be dangerous. Might not be that dangerous.
Well, we're not going to do that, right?
You could also go to Caleb's Point and get a boat, in which case you have to pay for transport. But you could get a boat and probably be there in a week. Yeah, less than a week.
And the price of the boat?
You'd have to get to Caleb's Point before you found that out.
You guys want to go to Caleb's Point?
How much do you think it would cost to hire mercenaries? I'm going to ask the bartender, since we're still in Valesburg planning this trip out.
Okay. What are you asking?
Bartender, how much would it cost to hire a group of mercenaries to kill a dragon with us?
Yeah, I don't know of any mercenaries that would willingly go fight a dragon.
Really? They're all that bad, huh?
Well, I don't think anyone except for you guys are crazy enough to do it.
Okay. Guys, I think we're going to have to back shelf this one for now.
The dragon thing?
I don't think we should do all this traveling to go possibly get turned down again.
Yeah.
And if we can't hire anyone, and I don't think we can do it ourselves, at least not without losing all of our armor,
Yeah.
then we should probably wait.
I mean, we really don't have any other... There's nothing pressing right now to do.
Yeah.
So...
You guys want to try on my...
I'll try on the ring anytime you want to let me borrow it.
No. I try the ring.
Well, it won't do anything unless you have a minion.
No. She's talking...
No, the
Gregor,
other
keep
ring.
up. She's talking about the other ring.
The ring I told you about, the vision that nobody cared except you.
Yeah, I'd try it on.
Okay, I'll try it on and tell you guys what's going on.
You put it on again?
Are you guys up for it? Are you gonna try to make something?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what happens.
Alright.
Okay, how long do you leave it on for?
Guys, how long do you think I should leave it on for?
Until you get a good idea of what's happening.
It seems dangerous to leave it on for a long time. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings or some shit.
I forget, they see your thoughts or they see through your eyes, or how does it work again?
I think they see my thoughts. But I don't really have anything to hide.
Why don't we get you really drunk and so your thoughts are incoherent?
But then
and
I'll
then-
pick up on his thoughts incoherently, no? And what do I have to hide?
True.
What do I have to hide? No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do we have anything we're
I think
scared
we
that
should definitely
something's
blindfold you
wrong?
just in case you can see through your eyes.
Sure.
And we should definitely do this upstairs, not in the middle of a bar with
Okay.
everyone around.
Okay.
Agreed.
Let's go in the room.
So you
I'll
guys
sit-
take Jen upstairs into a room and blindfold her.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And then, Neil, let me tell you what.
And then you put a ring on her.
Yep.
The strangest wedding
Don't
proposal.
don't leave it on too long, guys.
All right. So someone's speakers are on. I can hear myself talking. No?
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm crazy.
I think you're crazy.
So you guys put the ring on Jen, or she puts the ring on herself, I guess.
Yeah.
And immediately again, you are not here. You're somewhere else entirely. You see a lot of images flashing at you all at once, and it takes a moment to adjust. Think contact. And when you do, you find yourself like exploring the thoughts of somebody else.
Okay.
At the same time, you feel them exploring your thoughts. They're reaching into your mind, and you're reaching into their mind at the same time. Whoever this is tall. We're talking like 14, 15, 18 feet tall. You don't know. You've never been this high up in your life. Off the ground. I mean, unless you've climbed something. You see a whole bunch of people bound in chains. You have realizations and thoughts of villages being slaughtered, mostly elves. You see your family being slaughtered in front of you
Holy
by a
shit.
giant with a huge two-handed axe. You see all sorts of different. You have thoughts of different, like talking with other large creatures and how you can see them. They're hill giants or other sorts of giants, fireborg giants, various types of giants discussing keeping elves prisoner as slaves, and you feel this person, whoever's holding your ring, has the other side of the ring, reading your thoughts, and you can feel their anger at you. They've recognized you as a member of a town for whatever reason, and you can feel their anger towards you. You see your town as a kid being burned. You see everyone that you've ever known back in your previous life dead on the ground, except for a couple who've been taken as prisoners. You see a fortress in the hills or in a mountain. You see various other day-to-day activities. You recognize a lot of faces now between here and there. And at this point, you pass out. You're unconscious.
All right.
You guys, she passes out.
Oh,
take the ring off.
great.
Oh,
Let's go
okay,
back down to
take
the
ring
bar.
off of her.
So we take the ring off of her?
Yeah, she's unconscious. You have no idea what happened.
Quick, someone get her some water. Let's make sure she's okay.
Braggy, go get the water.
I get some water.
You have gotten water success.
We were like feeding it to her,
Successful.
and trying to dabble her forehead in a wet cloth, and
After a few minutes, she comes to.
All right. So as I wake up, I start crying, and then I tell them everything I found out about, exactly everything that Neil said, and then I say we should go drink some beer, guys.
Where is this
sorry
town?
you had to
Where
go
are you-
through that.
Where are you
That's really
originally
weird
from?
because something very similar happened to me.
That's-
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, I obviously didn't put a ring on. I just mean the scene that she described happened very closely to that in my childhood.
What, hill giants killed your town?
Exactly. And family. So I wonder if we're either from the same town or just hill giants have some
I have
sort of
something against elves.
right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Abigail, do you remember anything from your childhood? Is this something that happened to you, or?
Yeah, it did. That's how I left my town, left my family, got the ring when I came back a couple of years later. Well, not years, days later. And then I found their ferret along the way. And now it's dead. Just like my family. Sad panda face.
That de-escalated very quickly.
Yeah.
All right, so it seems like there's some hill giants that have been killing elves, huh?
Well, this was.
Do you know where you're from? Like, could you guide us back to that if we wanted to seek justice, or?
Neil, could we?
You know where
I
you're
guess we
from. You
could,
could
yeah.
get back there.
Alright, so, yeah, I don't know the name though.
Wait,
And
yeah, I don't remember the name of my town, but
You
Can we
guys are
just
not
say-
from the same town.
okay.
Okay, we're not from
But
the
you
same...
are,
Well,
now
I
that
mean,
you're actually discussing this out loud, you are from two towns that were very close in the same region.
Hmm.
You just had never bothered to talk to each other before.
Hmm.
For possible obvious reasons.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So this ring that you found this ring in a box, right?
Yep, it was in a locked box. It was like unlockable only by magic.
Who had the box?
I found the box after my town was burned. When I came back to my parents' house, it was there.
Hmm.
Like it was waiting for me.
Interesting. Well, what say you guys? We've got this. We've got Reichstar, whatever his name is.
Commander Riker. We can go down to Palanthos, we can do something with the dragon, and I think that this is probably the perfect moment just to stop for the week, and we make a decision next week. 'Cause we're
Sure.
coming up on
Sure.
4 hours.
It'd be really good to know which direction you guys want to head
Yeah.
for next week. Like,
Neil, no, Neil, write stories for
Neil,
all 4.
look. Neil, I want all 4 fucking stories fleshed out by
Why don't we
next
choose a
Sunday.
direction now, and then next week we just
Okay,
change
okay,
it in
okay.
like the first 5 minutes?
Well, guys, never
The
mind.
dragon.
Let's go for dragon.
What, Abigail? Where are you? Where is your land located from where we're at right now?
Where is my land located from where we're at right now?
I don't have a world map up online for you guys, but you are across. You are to the west, across the strait. Let me actually put this map live so JP can look at it somewhere. One sec, guys.
We can do shout outs or something in the meantime if you want, Neil. If it's gonna take you that long.
No, it's only going to take a few more minutes. I just have to type out the link now.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. Where's chat? So this is the world map. As it is, this is the rough draft of the world map. It's not finished. Okay, guys.
All right.
So you guys are we all looking at the map?
Yeah.
Okay, if you look at the left side and zoom in, there's the Highvale mountain range. It's that kind of like weird downward sloping kind of back up range
Yeah.
next to the red desert. That big black dot with the yellow ring, that's Valesburg.
Okay.
Okay, so that you guys are right around Valesburg right now. The elves are from the island to the left in the upper quadrant of it.
Okay.
And we're both from around the same
Yeah,
area?
you're both from around that in the woods in that area.
All right.
And to everyone seeing this, this is a super rough draft of the map. Don't take it for too much.
Okay.
Like there's vast swaths that are unfinished, which is why I haven't pushed this live before.
Gotcha. All right. So that seems like it's gonna fucking take months of travel to get all the way over there.
Yeah,
I
you have
mean-
to sail on a ship across the strait. It can be done. That's how they got here, is on ships sailing across.
I say
mean-
maybe we do Commander Riker first, just because
It's on the way, kind of.
it's. And this sounds like, I mean,
gonna
various
be-
forms of hill giants sounds very tough. Like I would still be comfortable going at that when we're a little bit better equipped and ready to go. You know.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
I'm good with
Yeah, I mean-
checking out Riker.
Let's check out Riker.
We'll do Riker next week at the start, and then we'll just go from there.
I would say even Riker, then Dragon, then them. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm always down to kill a dragon, Vincent.
I would love to kill a dragon. Or to train a dragon.
Sounds like it's not immune to spells too, from what
It's
I
not.
read.
Yeah, maybe I can just command died, and then you go decapitate him. We move on in 5 minutes.
And I do like cutting heads off.
You do.
And then find all the loot he's been hiding in this cave.
Exactly. All right. Well, let's do some shout-outs here. Abigail, why don't you start off?
Alright, thanks guys for watching. Thanks to everyone who does art and that says they like the show. It's super appreciated. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. We had like so many viewers today. I think it's our new record. So yay. Tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wives and husbands. And yeah, make sure to follow me at LivinPink SC2 and check out my stream twitch.tv/LivinPink and follow me on facebook.com/LivinPink. I don't have enough likes on there. Thanks.
All right. Neil, some shout-outs.
I'd like to shout out to everyone that was watching my stream with me yesterday when we played Skyrim and Civilization 5 for like 14 hours straight. You guys are all super
I was there for like
strange and weird.
35 minutes.
I guess this goes to you too, Jeff.
Yeah, shout out to me. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
you
do
guys
some,
are all really bizarre and weird, and I enjoy all of you. Also, check out SC2Ratings.com because otherwise, if you didn't watch Pro League, you wouldn't know that Shine versus Bisu was fucking amazing. So you
There
should
you
go
go.
take a look.
All right. Jeff, some shout-outs.
Yeah, same as everybody else. Just really appreciating the big audience, and it's a lot of fun. All the pictures and gifs that come out are amazing. The guy, we actually didn't give enough love to this guy's. The next stats thing came out, weeks 1
Yeah.
through
Oh,
6.
that's totally true, yeah. Shit, I
and
totally
he put
forgot
so
about
much
that.
work into that and so much time. Appreciate that. 8mm spikes keeping tracks of some of the stats and kills and things like that. And then, of course, my team Evil Geniuses, my sponsors, and if you're interested in me and what I do at all, follow me on Twitter, iNcontroL, or check out my stream every once in a while on Twitch. It's iNcontroL TV. So thank you.
Breger, some shout-outs.
Shout out to all of you guys watching. I think it's awesome that you guys tune in and watch us every week. And, the more people that we have contributing stuff and just watching and being a part of us doing role play, I think it's great. You can follow me on Twitter at MLGRyan. I appreciate those. And last but not least, shout out to my mom, even though you're not watching. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Shout out to all the
What a brown
moms.
noser, jeez.
I thought about this at the beginning and then I
Shout out
forgot.
to my mom.
How can you even give him shit for that? You're a bad person.
Yes.
I'm kidding. You're not really a bad
Well, I
person.
always give people shit, so that's just what I do.
I know. I'm making a joke.
Yes, you only actually have an hour and 40 minutes. If you haven't fucking called your mom today, do it. What
If you're
else
on the
is
East
there?
Coast, I've got 3.5 hours.
Right. If you're in Europe, you're fucked. So I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry
you're
about that.
fucked.
But it's
What-
not Mother's Day in Europe.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe not. What else is there? Oh yeah, are we playing again next Sunday? Is everyone good?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yes, I can do next Sunday.
Brager, it's good for you.
Yep. Good.
Same time. Are we doing it at 7, or we need to back it up an hour?
I'd rather do it at 8 if you guys are okay with
Yeah,
it.
let's do 8.
All right, we'll do 8.
It works for me.
8 Eastern next week.
Awesome.
What else is there? The first VOD is uploading now. It should be done probably within a minute or two. If you missed any of the opening of the show, these get uploaded every day to YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/itmeJP. If you sub to the Twitch channel, you can watch the VOD in full. On the topic of the roleplay merch, that will still be coming. I think it's going to be starting with the State of the Game shirt, though, instead. But we'll still have roleplay merchandise coming out. Hopefully within a month, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. Other than that, I don't have much to say. So we're going to close out the show. And we'll see you guys next week at 8 EDT for more roleplay as we maybe, hopefully, fight a black dragon. We're out. We'll see you guys later. Thank you all for watching.
Peace.
Q&A is going up soon.
Oh yeah, and the Q&A is going to be over on reddit.com/r/itmeJP. If you have any questions for Neal, go post them there because I know he loves answering all the questions every week.
I like it.
No, it's good.
Neil, any house? I guess we do it off stream, but
Oh, I haven't calculated experience, but I'm sure Ryan will level. I can guarantee Ryan will level. Jeff is not going to.
damn it.
Me.
Dude, you need so much experience. Jen, you're not going to.
What? Why not?
JP probably will.
Fuck yes.
Maybe. Probably.
Fuck.
I think JP
yes.
and Ryan both. Yeah. JP might.
I will.
And then
Fine.
I'm next up, right?
You
All right.
need 17,000 more. Jeff needs 19,000 more. So yes, you will go before Jeff.
See you guys next Sunday, 8 p.m. EDT. Roleplay is out. Peace.